Hello, engineers. I got a couple of new cars in today, and one of them is a limited edition car that kind of represents a big train show they had back in 2003. Brand new. Never took out the box. Got metal wheels, and it had my knuckles on it that I like. Didn't have to do a thing to it. Didn't even have to turn a screw. And she's in perfect condition. And mind you, now, the 2003, so that shows you how old this thing is. And it was still brand new in the box. So got me one of them. I'm waiting on one of them. Pop up on eBay. Alright. Get it over here out of the way. I got like my hat. Thank you there, Kenny. Old Kenny from Hangar 51 got that for me. So we're gonna take a look at a couple of the cars that I got. And then we got to check a new controller that I got. Because when you want trains to go in opposite directions and to be able to stop and start and all that, you've got to have multiple controllers. All right. Or you can get a setup on Bluetooth where you can control everything just, by one controller, maybe even your phone. But I'm not into that yet. But a few little things that we've got to do to this flat car here, I'm going to show you. This is a LGB, if I'm not mistaken. And those cars are a little bit bigger than Bachmann flat cars. They're a little bit longer, a little bit wider. A little bit longer, a little bit wider. And I needed a longer one and a wider one to put my other helicopter on. Don't take off on me yet. I want to lay something on you. I got to maneuver some things here. But I had to get another flat car to put my Comanche on. This is the one that I put a Comanche body on. Now Comanche's supposed to have wheels, not skids. But I couldn't get the wheels. This body for this helicopter is like 20 years old. Got the front piece, there's two halves, it's cut in half right here. Front piece I had ordered out of Italy. The rear piece I found, where was that? If I ain't mistaken, it could have been the Philippines or something like that. But it was a little bit damaged due to it was the last one, So I had to do a little bit of work to it, get them to look better. But we got to do a few little things to get it to set here. We got, somebody's already put some mounts on it here, so we might spread them apart a little bit, get them to hold on to the helicopter. Okay, but I'm wanting to take these wooden wheel chucks here off, and let's see if I can do that. And this has got metal wheels on it too, and it kind of rolls real good. It seems like they've glued these things on. I kind of don't want to break them because I might need them for something else. But it don't look like I'm going to be able to get it off without breaking. It's on there pretty good. Let me put a little bit of alcohol on it and see if that'll soften that glue up. Forgot him left. it set a minute. Because I know I've got to spread this one out a little bit. Let's put this on here. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Look, I don't even have to move this one back here. It sets right in it. Imagine that. Move it forward a little bit. The gun's going to be sticking off the end. But at least I'll have enough room for the next car to be turning and whatnot back here and up here. That's the reason I had to get a longer one. This helicopter in my Apache is long. Okay. So let's tighten up our brackets right there. Let's put a little bit of tightening on it, not too much. You don't want to really strip it out or nothing. It's not like you holding a big metal helicopter down. You just okay. Plastic remote control helicopter. Now, let's see what we got here. I think it worked. It even took all the glue resin up. Let's see here. Nope, I have to clean a little bit up. Let's see what we do here. Come on, get it. Let's go. There we go. I don't know what kind of glue that is. That seems like a soft rubbery glue that we use on our foam planes. And it's just a wheel chuck. See if this one comes up. Oh yeah. There we go. So there you go. Engineers, pilots, put your little alcohol on there. Sometimes it softens the glue up enough to take it right off. Got a piece left on it right here. Put that one off. Get that one off. White paint went right there. Alcohol took it off. Right there. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now let's flip this over. I want to check my couplets. Knuckles. My knuckles. And the little button at the bottom releases. So they work perfectly. And our underside looks good. Looks beautiful. Oh yeah. See the fresh new screws, no rust. And the reason I mention that, I'll show you in just a minute. Look at the detail, look at the brake mechanism there. Now that makes me notice something. Let's see, is there a hole somewhere for the brake wheel? Nope. I don't see it anyway. Maybe them two holes right there. Yep, I bet that's what that is right there. That's where the brake wheel was. I'm missing a brake wheel. That's all right. You don't really need it. Just a heavy steel, not plastic. Like the one I'm fixing to show you. So let's get this on there. And there we go. Simple as that. Unbelievable. Alrighty. Now then, let's put this over here. And we got another flat car. But this one is a Bachmann plastic car. Still got good detail. But noticed I noticed I had a little bit of rust on the screws, and it had different kind of couplets on it. But pretty much the same detail. Missing one pressure tension bar there. It's kind of like you tightening it up, and it when you put your weight on your car, you know, the real one I'm talking about, that kind of helps with support. So what I'm going to do is I've got new screws here, and I'm going to replace these rusty screws. Rusty screws is an indication that this car has been outside, been on an outside track. Which, you know, I mean, it don't degrade it or devalue it, but sometimes it just looks ugly. So I'm going to replace these. And what's funny, that the center screw was just fine, but these that hold the trucks on was rusted, and the ones that held them different type couplets on. So I'll put my chrome ones in it. It's been cold. It was 19 degrees all day today, and it is snowing as I speak in South Carolina. Of course, last year, snow, a couple of weeks ago, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, it was snowing in Mexico. Whoa, what do you think about that? And those are truck screws in, being replaced. Throw them away. Now, I like these type locks. Let's see here. Yep, it's a gravity thing. You can't have it upside down, because if you have it upside down, it won't lock. But when you turn it like this, it locks, and then you push the bottom to unlock it. Watch that pin at the top drop. See it drop? And then you push it up and releases. It has a little tension bar there that keeps the couplet straight. So when you come in to connect it with the other cars, it's not turned this way and you bam, you missed it. See? So when that's missing, it's not really helping you out too much. So what I like to do also is bend the end up a little bit there, about 1/4 inch. Bend it straight up. Hold it there a little bit to where it's got a bend in that bar. See there? That keeps it from dragging the axle on the wheel here and creating friction. So you put it in that bracket, get it down in there, and we put our new screw in. You have to hold that plastic bar over a little bit, tension bar, to get your screw started. And you want to try to hold it straight. Don't want no cross threading, because this ain't nothing but plastic. And you put a little bit of tightening on it. There's that one. So I'm going to go down here and do the same thing. 1/4 inch. And well, actually, you're bending it down. It's going to be pointed downward. But you got to hold it for a little while so that plastic will get molded right. we go. Got a little socket there that it slides into. And we put our other screw in. Where'd it go? Here it is. Turn the couplet a little bit, hold the tension bar out of your way, get your screw started. Yep, missed the hole. Missed the hole. And get the screw back out. Start all over again. Your screw is in an angle right now because that tension bar is holding it over. So you've got to get it started straight. Hold your couplet straight. Put just a little bit of tightening on it. There we go. Now then, we have all new screws. All new screws. Turn this one over. I noticed that this one is also missing one of the retainer poles. Missing this one here. That's all right because I'll be taking some of these out, setting a tank here because I used one of my other flat cars that I had the tank on. It's going to be in my maintenance train. The yellow one's going to be on the maintenance train. So I can always take a couple out of this, put in this, put the rail, track rails on this. Just going to lay some old track rails down there and make it look like it's replacements for the maintenance. That train is mostly yellow. A couple of little things I know I was wanting to do. So since we got this car done, I'm going to take it in yonder, put my tank on. And now, I was telling you earlier about trains going in different directions. All right. So what I had to do is buy me another controller. Okay, now this is the MRC Train Power 6200. My other controller was a 7000. And I'm going to show you a couple of different things that this one doesn't have that the 7000 does, which is not really more power. It was just more options, like sound, horn, and engine sound. And the other one had access and its other hookups. See how this is just got for one, and then you got accessories. That's lights that you want to hook up to it. Here's our maximum power, and we're gonna hope it works. All right, I'll put it down here. Track up here. Set this down. This thing got some weight to it. I got to get this one out of the way. I'll put my screwdriver up. I got a bad habit of doing that, putting my tools up before I'm done. Oh, I need a flat. Of course, I was going to have to do that anyway. flathead here. Loosen that one and loosen this one. Now these little smaller controllers I'm gonna have on my street cars because they're gonna be on separate track. I'll flip this around here. And actually, it doesn't really matter how you hook it up because you've got a directional switch. You have a directional switch right there at the bottom. We have here the main power. We have here is an extra ampage for G scale. Okay, so you can run HO on this controller or G scale. A couple of these in there. And make sure I'm putting it, yep, here's the track over here. Yeah, all this stuff came in the mail today. I ordered most of this on the same day, but some of it just a day or two later. But they all came today. And it's snowing outside. The poor mail lady had to get out in the snow today, deliver mail. And she had, you know, of course the mail carriers had extra stuff because they had yesterday off. When they have the day off, plus as Sunday was off, they got a lot of stuff they got to catch up on. I got one more coming tomorrow. I got another boxcar coming tomorrow. Alright, I've got to see right quick if it says on the box which way that switch goes for G scale, because it does not come in instructions. Let's see, input, instruction. Let's see. I might have to include in power boost switch for G gauge trains. Well, I'm gonna guess that mode 2 is for the G scale. Mode 1 is for HO and O. What it says on the box. So we're gonna put this, it's on mode 2 already. Alrighty. I'll put my little maintenance train on it here that I tested and made sure it worked. Let's put it out here in case I accidentally am going in reverse. I don't want it to go too far and run off the desk. Alright. Alright. Let's see if this thing's gonna work. Got it on 0. Uh-oh. Let's see. Power on. Mode 2. Well, there it goes. There it goes. I bet I know what that is. Okay, let's turn it back off. Let's put this on mode 1 because I'm not getting enough power. So let's see. And it was also going backwards. So let's just check it out here. The light indicates that you're getting a short. Okay, when that lights up, then that means there's something wrong. Your wheels are not set on right or something else. Let's see if it even moves. Well, it's going backwards. All right. Let's go direction. See what it does now. Looks like it's going forward. And that's pretty good there. Let's not go off the desk now. Let's go back in reverse again. Let's get it back over here. Okay. It's a working. It's a working. I didn't see no yellow light flashing or on. Power switch worked. Mode switch worked. Looked like it had a little bit more power in mode 1, but I might have to look up on Google that and see what it's doing. So we're in forward. And we're good. Okay. Okay, engineers, looks like things is working out. Let's turn that back off. I appreciate your views. Appreciate you subscribing. Let me get these off before I blind you. Again, I want to thank Kenny for my hat. I'll block the view here for a second. There we go. So until next time, train safe. I'm out.